everyone, welcome to this class. This is going to be a all over body move through. We're going to be mobilizing, stabilizing, strengthening. Going to be a little bit of challenge, but we need a little bit of challenge in order to grow. So not too challenging, but there's going to be enough to make you feel like you've spiced everything up at the end. If you have some, grab a couple of blocks, super helpful. If you don't, you can use a book, tissue boxes, something sturdy enough that you can lean your weight into, or to squeeze between your thighs, a cushion, anything like that. So let's get started. Come down onto your back. Think about the back of the neck being long, shoulder blades open, sacrum resting heavily into the mat. Take a moment to close down your eyes and start to breathe into your body. Feel your belly rise on your inhale, taking up space. Feel it soften on your exhale. As you breathe, feel your side ribs moving out, front ribs moving to the sky, back ribs softly imprinting into the mat. This 360 expansion of your breath. Allowing that dance of the diaphragm down as you breathe in, and then softening back up to its resting place as you breathe out. Take a moment to tune into your body. This might be the first time that you've connected properly with it today. Just take note of how it feels. Notice if you're holding onto any tension or tightness, any sticky bits. Just use your breath to send it around the body, any of those tight, sticky areas, allowing your breath just to help move, dissipate that stickiness. And then take a moment to tune into your mind. Notice whether it feels busy or still, calm, anxious. Again, it might be the first time today that you're paying attention and tuning in to how active you feel in your mind. Try and let go of any unwanted thoughts. You can visualize popping them on a cloud, and letting that cloud just float past your eyes, taking those unwanted thoughts with it, allowing you to be fully present, fully connected, mind and body on your mat. Last breath here. And then if you've got a block or a cushion or something, grab it, pop it between your thighs. You want to make sure your hips, knees, ankles, big toes are in alignment. Take your arms to the fronts of your thighs, push into them, and then slowly peel your bum off the mat, keeping your glutes engaged. Give them a prod, give them a tap, make sure they're active. Slightly tuck the tailbone towards the back of the knees. We want a neutral pelvis. Hands to the two front hip points, middle finger to pubic bone, thumb to belly button. Visualize this diamond shape that you've created and imagine pulling everything in towards the middle of that diamond. You're pulling it in and then back towards the sacrum. Again, tuning back into your body, into your breath. Rooting down through that big toe. You want to make sure you're not rolling out. That's why the block's super helpful, helping to activate through the inner thigh all the way up to the pelvic floor. From here, we're going to start to lift and lower our glutes, little pulses. As you do this, you're going to take your right hand to the sky, pull back on your right fingers with your left hand, opening up into this forearm space, really spreading the fingers, spreading the thumb, breathing into that wrist space. If you want, you can add in here a little heel lift with your pulses. Swap hands. Pull the left fingers back with the right hand. You're pushing up to the ceiling with the same weight that you're pulling back on. Again, spreading those fingers, spreading that thumb, working into this hand fascia. Keep the glutes engaged. Everything should be starting to heat up and fire. Take your hands to some fists. You're going to circle in those wrist joints, mobilizing into the full wrist. Good. And then you're going to shake those hands off
And you're going to slowly roll upper back, middle back, lower back down to the mat. Peel your bum off again, segmentally rolling up, and then segmentally rolling down again. From here, you're going to take your hands above your head so that their arms are flat to the floor. And then you're going to start to pull a little bit like a snow angel, your elbows down and in towards your sides. Tracing that floor with your arms. So the arms aren't lifted off the floor, they're actually touching the floor. And you just pull that elbow down towards your sides, like making a W shape. So this snow angel movement, pulling down, activating your shoulders. You should feel it under your armpit. Make sure you don't flare through the ribs, so hold the ribs down and in. Breathing in and out through your nose as you go. You've got 2 more. Really pulling against your own body weight. So imagine someone's trying to stop you pulling your arms down and you're trying to pull through that resistance. Good. And then from here, you can bring your hands behind your head, elbows frame your face. Get rid of the block. You're going to have your knees over your hips. You're going to inhale into your nose. Exhale, lift your upper body up as you pull your low belly down and back towards the mat. Hold it here. Inhale, slowly come down. Exhale, we lift. Right leg extends, reach through that right leg, pull everything back to the midline, to that imaginary diamond place. Rebend the knee, inhale, come down. Exhale, we lift. Left leg extends. Pull everything into the center line. Feel that abdominal webbing knitting together. Rebend the knee. Inhale, come down. Exhale, we lift. Right leg extends. Now you're not lifting yourself up with your hands. You're pulling your low belly down to pull yourself up. Rebend the knee. Inhale, come down. Exhale, we lift. And you're not blowing into your upper abs. You're pulling those down and back towards the mat, really working deep into these abdominals. Inhale, come down. Exhale, we lift. Right leg extends, twist left 1 inch. I'm not tipping, I'm literally twisting from the sternum. Keep reaching through that right leg. Rebend the knee, back to center. Inhale, come down. Good job. Exhale, we lift. Left leg extends, twist right 1 inch. Really pull into that deep abdominal area. Rebend the knee back to center. Inhale, come down. Good. Exhale, we lift. Right leg extends, twist left. Hold it here. Bring the right knee back in, extend out. Bring it back in, extend out. You're holding this on a exhale. Good. Last time, take it out, bring it back in, back to center. Inhale, come down. You should be feeling that low abdominal area spice up. Exhale, lift. Twist right, left leg extends. Bring the right left knee back in, extend it out. Pull into that midline, into that deep abdominal area. Good, hold it here. Last one, bring the knee back in, back to center. Inhale, come down. Good. Just slightly massage your knees so you're massaging around your sacrum on the floor. And then rock and roll on your back a couple of times, coming up to boat as you come up. Roll back, segmentally, come up to boat, hold, challenge yourself, let go of your arms if you want, and then come on over onto all fours. Good. From here, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Make sure you're not sinking into your shoulders or your belly and watch your neck isn't dropped forward. So think about drawing the neck back in space, shoulders hugging on the back body, knees under your hips, wrists under your shoulders. From here, we're going to go to bird dog. So right arm forwards, left leg back. Engage that back glute. Lift the leg. Stabilize by pulling this left shoulder on the back body. And then options here to hover that right foot. Really extend out through that right arm. Pull everything into the midline and reach through those back toes. Slurp everything up. Good. Swap sides. Left arm forwards, right leg back. Reach. Set that right shoulder on the back body. Options, hover that left foot. Really squeeze the bum, pull everything into the center line.
Notice where the body is trying to take you and pull everything into the middle. Whoop. Balance and wobbles are good. Good. Swap sides again. Left leg back, right arm forwards. Hover the left leg, options to hover the right foot. Keep that left shoulder on the back body. Squeeze the bum, slurp it up into the center line. Watch the neck isn't dropping forwards. Woo, this is tough. Good, last one, right leg back, left arm forwards. Hover that right leg, engage the glute, hover the left leg, set that right shoulder on the back body, slurp up to the midline. Keep reaching out through the toes and through the fingers. Good. Come down to the mat, we're coming into dolphin. So interlace the hands, forearms on the mat, push into the forearms, release the neck, lift up and out of the shoulders, tuck the toes, lift the bum to the sky, lengthen the spine, slurp up into those low abdominals. From here, we take the left leg off the floor, bring the heel to the bum, and then you're going to circle 3 times in this left hip. So 3 big, slow, controlled hip circles one way. Notice how it feels to move through that full range of your hip joint. Keep lifting up and out of the mat. Last one this side. Good. Bring that foot down. Right leg lifts up and back. Remember, at any point you can take a break, but try and challenge yourself. So it's where we find our growth, in these places that challenge us. You obviously don't want to feel like you're absolutely dying, but try and find that comfort in the discomfort. Keep lifting up and out of the mat. This is challenging. Good. Bring that foot down, take a child's pose. Push the little fingers into the mat, feel that connection all the way up into the shoulders. Pause and breathe into those back ribs, feel those back lungs expanding. As you take up space, exhale, feel everything soften. Last breath here, inhale. Taking up space, exhale, soften. Come back to all fours. The right foot is going to step forward. You're going to lift, so you're in 90-90. You're going to take your arms forwards, reach them away, lift them up. Length in the spine. Imagine someone's pulling you from the top of your head. Root down through this left shin, squeeze this left bum cheek. Good. From here, take the right hand, the left wrist with the right hand, side bend over to the right. You should feel more of a stretch in your left hip flexor. Breathe. Keep everything engaged. Back to center, hands to the mat. Step back for plank. Zip up through the front line of the body, squeeze the bum. Nice. None of this neck sagging. Keep the neck drawing back in space. Lower the knees. Slowly lower with control. Don't let the shoulders dive forwards. Good. Baby cobra. Pull the chest through. Squeeze the bum. Keep the neck neutral. Hug that belly. Good. Release. Tuck the toes. Lift up and back. Down dog. Walk the feet in. Have a little pedal of the feet. That should feel super yummy, opening up through the back line. Good. And then lower the knees, left foot steps forwards, untuck the back toe. You're back to your 90-90, arms reach forwards and up. Elevate first, so really find that length. Push down through that shin as you slurp everything upwards. Good, left hand takes right wrist, side bend over to the left. Breathe as you feel that right hip flexor. Have a nice little openness to it. Keep wrapping that right glute down to feel more of that. Back to center, hands to the mat, step back plank. Again, zip up through the front line of the body, draw the neck back in space, set those shoulders, lower the knees, slowly lower with control. This should be challenging, elbows go back. Good. Wide arm baby cobra. Pull the chest through, squeeze the bum. Elbows are lifting up to the sky, you're squeezing between your shoulders. You can nod your chin to your chest. If that feels good, keep slurping that belly so you don't dump in that lower back. Good. Release. Frame the shoulders, tuck the toes. Watch the neck doesn't get left behind. Lift up and back. Down dog. Pedal those calves. Good. Breathe. Nice. From here, lower the knees again. Right foot steps forwards. This time we keep the back toe tucked, so you're really opening up into that plantar fascia. And then we're going to roll these shoulders, stabilize the lower body as you move this upper body on top. Get some really juicy, yummy movement into those shoulders. Hands to the mat, step back for plank again. Zip up through the front line of the body, squeeze the bum, slurp that belly. Lower the knees, slowly lower with control. Heads of the shoulders stay lifted. Good. Pull the chest through, squeeze the bum, keep the neck neutral. Release, tuck the toes, lift up and back, down dog. Walk the feet in a smidge, have another little pedal. Good. If you want, you can add a little pelvis movement as well. So you're opening up even more into the back line. Good. From here, lower the knees. Left foot steps forwards, back toe stays tucked again. Squeeze that right glute, give it a prod if you're not sure if it's working, and then roll those shoulders. Good, keep breathing. In and out through the nose, nice. Good, and then from here, hands to the top of the mat, back foot steps in, slowly come up to stand. Nice. Soft knees. We're going to load this right leg, bring this left knee to chest. Stabilize through that right glute, soft bend in that right leg. Find your balance. Good. From here, arms lift. Step the left foot back as you sweep those arms back. You're coming to tilted crescent. You're loading this right glute. Left leg lifts, knee to chest, reach those arms. Good. Step back, tilted crescent. Really reach through those arms. Slurp this belly up, squeeze the glutes. Left knee to chest. Inhale. Exhale, arms back. Good. Watch the neck doesn't dive. Everything's staying in a nice line on the back body. Good. 2 more. Left knee to chest. Find your balance. Step it back. Good. Keep the weight through this right leg. Last one. Hold it up. Step back. Tilted crescent. Good. From here, we're going to land our back foot, coming to warrior 2 variation. Bring this right forearm onto the thigh, but bring it relatively high up. You want to push down and lift into these left side ribs as you reach through those left fingertips. Squeeze this right bum cheek so the knee doesn't collapse. Good. Inhale here, exhale, reverse. Reach that right arm over. Breathe into these right side ribs. Good. Inhale back to center, exhale. Warrior 2 variation. Keep lifting diagonally up towards the ceiling through these left ribs. Good. Back through center. Reverse. Breathe. Nice. Back through center. And then from here, you're going to rotate to the side edge of the mat. You're going to sit into your left glute. We're doing a side lunge. Left, right, left. Pick up that left foot. Stabilize, then pop it back down, left, right, left, pick up that left knee. Good, stabilize. Last one, left, right, left, pick up that left knee, stabilize. Good. From here, you step the left foot out. We're gonna rotate, crossing our legs, rotating to the back of the mat and then to the other side, coming to a seated twist. Let me swivel around and show you. So top leg is over the bottom leg. If this feels too tight, find something to lift you up height-wise. You want to make sure both of your seat bones are even on the floor. You don't want one lifted up and one completely loaded, okay? So evenness. This might feel super tight in the hips. If it does, kick this lower leg out so you've just got one leg over. And if you're doing this option, you can just take a twist to the left. Good. So from here, you're going to circle in your belly. So we're pretending we're little belly dancers, moving around, mobilizing through our torso. Good. And then from here, so you're facing the right edge of your mat, you rotate to the back, stay low, hands to the top of the mat, right leg comes back to 3-legged down dog. Heel to bum, and then you're going to circle 3 times again, One way in this right hip joint. Slow and controlled, pull it up, take it out, bring it down, and then 3 times the other way. Again, notice if this feels a bit easier than it did the first time. Keep pushing up and out of the mat. And then from here, you're going to pull that right knee to your chest in plank. Take it back. This time you pull the knee in, take it over to the left elbow. So right knee to left elbow. Take it back. Come forwards, right knee to right elbow. Set those shoulders, squeeze that bum. Take it back. Right knee to left elbow. Slap that belly up. Good job, guys. Take it back. This is hard. Pull that right knee to the right elbow. Good. Slap it up. Take it back. Last time, right knee to left elbow. Take it back. And then from here, we step the right foot 3/4 of the way up the mat. If you've got blocks, you might want to use them here to give you a little bit of height. So you're going to lift the left leg into standing split. You want to keep thinking about length in the spine. So if your hands are on the floor and you can keep your spine long, great, but we want to try and avoid this roundedness in the spine. Good. So from here, you're going to tap this left leg off to the right of the mat, lift it up and over, tap it to the left of the mat. Lift it up and over, tap it to the right, keep slurping up the abdominals, to the left, to the right, to the left. Keep loading through this right glute, slurping the belly, watching the neck. We've got one more each side, tap, lift it over, and then from here, take it back to the right, slide it out to the right a bit more, so it's kind of in line with the left foot. Left hand comes down, right arm comes to the sky, and this is a really juicy hip stretch to the right. Breathe into that hip space, release your neck, pull this left shoulder back. Again, if you need height, bring a block under your hand. This is why blocks are so useful and so important to have as part of our practice. They enable us to move to places that are going to be most optimal for our bodies. And then bring that foot back. We're going to go on the other side. Nice, soft knees. Feet hip distance apart. Bring that right knee to the chest. Load through this left leg. Squeeze the glutes. Slight soft bend in that left knee. Arms up. Stabilise. And then step that right foot back, tilted crescent. You're still loading through this left leg. Try and keep the right foot as light as possible. Knee to chest. Good. Step it back. Breathe. In and out through the nose. Control your breath. Use it to control your movement. Good. 2 more. Really notice if you've got any wibble wobbles in that left ankle. Try and relax the foot, but just allow the ankle to stabilize itself. Last one. Good. And then from here, we land the back foot. Left arm to the left thigh. Right arm up and over. We're in our warrior 2 variation. Engage this left glute. Hold this left knee out. Really lift up into these right ribs. Inhale through center. Exhale, reverse. Reaching into these left fingertips. Lift up into these left ribs. Good. Back through center. Inhale, exhale, reverse. Breathe as we go. Good. Back through center. Inhale, exhale, left arm up and over. Breathing up into these left ribs. Really root down through both feet evenly. Back through center. And then from here, we rotate. So we're fully facing the right edge of the mat and we sit to the right in our side lunge. I'll show you side lunge side on. So you're sitting your bum back rather than having your knees come forwards like this. Okay, so your bum is back and you're trying to keep these knees behind your toes, okay? So we sit right, left, right, pick up that right foot, find your balance on your left leg. Good. Step that right foot out. Right, left, right, pick up that right foot. Good job, guys. Find that balance. Breathe. Good. Right foot steps out. Hinge backwards, right, left, right. Keep the spine long. Pick up that right foot. Stabilize. Breathe. Good. And then from here, we land the right foot. So we're facing the right edge of the mat. And we're going to turn to the back of the mat, rotate all the way around so that you turn to face the left side of the mat back to your seated twist, okay? So again, if you need the block under your bum to make sure you're sitting on both of your seat bones, do. If you need to kick this lower leg out, so you've just got one leg crossed over, do. Again, you'll take your gaze slightly to the right, think about length in the spine in that movement. Or if you're in seated twist with me, you're going to circle again in that belly. So really mobilise, free up any tightness, any stickiness, go both ways, really nice. Lovely, and then from here we stay low, rotate back to through the back of the mat, back round to the top, land the hands, left leg comes back, three-legged dog, push through the hands, so I'm not sinking into the mat or sinking my chest to my thighs, I'm strong through my hands. Left knee to the bum, sorry, left heel to the bum, circle 3 times in this left hip joint. Again, notice how that feels compared to how it did last time. Hopefully it should feel a little freer, a little juicier. Good. Really nice. And then last one, keep hugging the heel to the bum. Slightly wiggle that right foot back. You're going to bring that right left knee to the left elbow. Take it back, three-legged dog. Left knee to right elbow into plank. Slurp that belly up. Set those shoulders. Take it back. Left knee to left elbow. Good. Watch the neck. Really pull that thigh in so you're working your deep abdominals. Left leg back. Take it to the right elbow. Good. Take it back. Keep breathing. Left knee to left elbow. Take it back. Left knee to right elbow. Breathe. And then take it back. From here, we step the left foot forwards, standing splits by lifting the right leg. Remember, lengthen the spine. If you need the blocks, bring your hands to blocks. Good. We start by tapping off to the left edge of the mat. Lift the leg, tap to the right edge of the mat. Lift up and over, left edge. Keep pulling the chest through. Keep the spine nice and long. You're slurping up into your belly. Good. We're not putting all this movement into our lower back. Good. Moving in our hip joint here. Good. We've got 2 more. She says, my counting's terrible. Lift up and back. Last one. Take it over. Lift it back over. And then take it out in line with the left foot. So it's out to the left edge of the mat. And then bring your right hand down to the mat. Left arm lifts. Drop the neck down to the right. If this feels too much, again, block under the right hand to whatever height setting you need to give yourself that space to allow you to move and mobilize into the body in the most optimal way for you. Breathe. You should feel it in the whole of this left hip. It should feel yummy. Last few full big breaths here, really breathing into those back ribs. In and out through the nose, and then step that right foot back. Have a little wiggle of your legs. You're going to bring your arms out in front, so you're in like a skier squat, and then slowly lower down towards the mat with control. Control your descent. Good. And then feet towards your bum. Last little challenge. Grow long through the spine. Really think about length. Work those abdominals, work those hip flexors. Chin to chest and slowly roll back for a count of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Let the legs go, let the arms go. I want you to take a breath in as you squeeze everything tightly in your body. Your bum, your toes, your fists, your shoulders, and then exhale, release. Breathe in, squeeze everything tightly. Exhale, release. Breathe in, squeeze everything tightly. Exhale, release. Last one. Squeeze, release, and just let your body melt muscle by muscle, bone by bone, into the earth beneath you. Taking a moment to notice any sensations, any tingling, any pulsing. Breathing into that full body space. Noticing how your body feels now compared to how it did at the beginning of the session. Hopefully you should feel a little energy hum or buzz around your body, a little warmth. With every breath, just let your breath roll in and roll out of your body. Belly rising, belly falling. As you lie here, take a moment to think of something that you're grateful for, something, someone, it can be absolutely anything. I am grateful for, and just repeat that slowly to yourself in your head, over and over, feeling into every single cell in your body. Releasing that space between your eyebrows, relaxing your jaw. Taking these last few breaths to stay connected, present, tuned in. And when you're ready, slowly start to find movement in your fingers and your toes. Circle your wrists and your ankles one last time. Reach your arms long over your head. Inhale here. Exhale, draw your knees to your chest. Give yourself a huge hug. Squeeze everything tightly. Rolling up to seated, legs softly crossed, eyes softly closed. Grow long through the spine, hands to heart center. Soften your head towards your fingertips. Take a moment to thank yourself for turning up, for challenging your mind and body in order for you to grow both on and off the mat, and for giving yourself this space just to move, breathe, and be. Turning the corners of your lips into a smile, lifting your head and opening your eyes. Thank you all for practicing with me.